Lex Luger is here.
Perhaps the strongest competitor in WWE history.
The following contest is a King of the Ring first round match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds. The total package, Lex Luger!
What an impressive physique.
Indeed, Lex Luger is one of the most jaw-dropping athletes we've ever seen.
Just wait until you see what he does with all those muscles.
Look at the biceps, the triceps, the delts. Oh, I gotta find out Luger's workout.
You couldn't even handle this man's rest day, Saxton. Make way for a wrestling machine.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
A man who will take on any competitor on any night.
Yeah, Kurt Angle considers the entire locker room an open challenge.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Military press. Ooh.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head. Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Impressive display of power.
Lex is performing with such precision right now.
Luger's proving hard to deal with.
And that will derail Kurt for the moment.
Yeah, that's Lex putting his physical attributes to good use.
Corey, how does a competitor reduce the chances of being seriously injured inside the cell?
Well, make sure you're the one dishing out the punishment. Superstars got to develop a mastery of using the cell to their advantage. Everything can serve as a weapon to aid you in your opponent's demise.
Weapons, of course, are legal in this match, but introducing one can also become a detriment to yourself. Pulling him in for the breaker.
Right to the lower back.
Lex Luger knee to the midsection. Luger setting him up. Corey setting him up. Spiked him. Butcher right by Luger. I'm not quite.
He needs to find an escape route. Nice.
outside, right by those cell walls. He turns it around.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
He got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Shoulder tackle. Elusiveness from Luger.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Out of the ring and even closer to the chain link enclosure.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh, man, he grabbed the kendo stick. Everyone needs to watch out now.
Oh, man. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Oh, kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner.
Mudhole stomping.
Big back body drop.
You see the height on that?
We might be close to the end.
Look out.
Splash.
Can Angle withstand much more of this? Angle needs to reformulate a game plan.
Butcher rack by Luger. The Olympic gold medalist being taken to the limit here tonight. An emphatic victory. These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, the Total Package, Lex Luger.
Lex Luger, the winner in this one.
Not often we see Kurt Angle get out-wrestled, but it happens. Straighten up, gentlemen. Here comes Ludwig Kaiser.
The right-hand man of the ring general.
The following contest is a King of the Ring first round match. Making his way to the ring from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh, this is going to be special to watch. We are looking at a truly refined and elite level competitor.
More like an elitist competitor.
It sounds to me like you're a bit envious of Ludwig's talents in the ring.
Yeah, there's no denying, however, Ludwig's technical skills.
All right, he's still kind of a mean guy. He's not a mean guy, Saxon. He just doesn't like you.
Kaiser once again prepared to defend the honor of the ring. A man who has total devotion to his beliefs.
Ready to impose them on anyone who gets in his way.
Here we go. Briggs is all about driving trucks and kicking butts.
And his opponent, representing the Hooligans from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 268 pounds, Josh Briggs!
I'll tell you, I've seen a couple folks tougher than Briggs, but I can't really remember when.
Briggs made his name on the Indies, but here in the WWE, he's finally unlocked his full potential.
Not to mention, he's already in the history books as one of the final holders of the NXT UK tag titles. This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room. Ousted from the event moving forward. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Oh, man.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. He went right into that turnbuckle.
On top rope, this is going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Superplex!
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
Uses the edge of the knee. All of Ludwig's impressive self-discipline couldn't save him from that attack.
Briggs making an example of his opponent.
Big boot. And Ludwig can't find a way off the blocks.
Josh has the tide of this match on his side.
It truly cannot be stressed enough. Hell in a Cell is a match where you simply have to adapt to your environment as quickly as humanly possible. Or inhumanly possible, considering the domain.
Good point, Corey. Trying to work the same match as you would any other night would simply be a fool's errand.
Evades their offense.
Unloads with the boot.
So much damage inflicted.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Cranking the head. An array of moves from Briggs gains him the advantage.
Kaiser's being worked on heavily.
Looking clothesline.
Can that keep Kaiser down?
Pin. And this one is over. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Josh Briggs!
A tough loss here for Ludwig Kaiser.
Big Josh Briggs proving he's as tough as they come. Here comes the A-lister.
The following contest is a King of the Ring first round match. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
The Miz, one of the savviest veteran superstars in all of WWE.
He's the first ever two-time WWE Grand Slam winner. He's held the tag titles, the Intercontinental title, the U.S. title, and the WWE title, all on more than one occasion.
You simply cannot deny the Miz's credentials. He knows how to win. Grayson Waller, one of the most annoying competitors in all of WWE. I think you meant to say coolest. No, I meant annoying.
And his opponent, representing the Grinders, from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller has no respect for tradition and basically wants to dismantle the old guard of NXT. I fail to see the problem, Saxton. You better respect Waller because he's the future of NXT and WWE. Like him or hate him, Waller can do some amazing things in the ring, and I can't wait to see it.
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament. So while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel. You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. He gets back into the ring. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Look at this. Snap suplex. He's returning fire.
Running Hurricanrana. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. The Mizzard.
Relentless offense courtesy of The Miz.
Grayson has to start volleying back somehow.
Byron, is it possible to stay one step ahead of your opponent in a match as horrific as Hell in a Cell?
Well, it could come down to the first superstar that can turn that switch and battle. Left is the ability to fight. And that can happen quickly in an environment where cruelty is rewarded for having no bounds.
And he goes into the ring. Gets out of there in a hurry. Good night.
Oh, the WWE Universe is in for a treat. The world famous, made famous by The Miz. This is why The Miz gets away with running his mouth, because he can back it up with big attacks. Here it comes. Finale. Will that sew this up, The Miz?
It's over. All in a night's work. Always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner,
The Miz comes out on top with the win.
The Miz is going to be gloating about this for a long time. As well he should, Saxton. I can't wait to hear more about this win at the A-Listers after party. The shot caller is in the house.
The following contest is a King of the Ring first round match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Bloodline from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
Made a ruthless move to step out of the shadow of his brother in order to put the range of his talent on full display.
And according to Jimmy, it was well worth it. The only question now is, can WWE handle the real, untethered Jimmy Uso?
Since he betrayed Jay, Jimmy has a new confidence and has taken on more Bloodline business.
We're seeing a new look of malice in the eyes of Jimmy Uso, which means the Bloodline is more dangerous than ever.
Finn Balor is here.
And it's time for the WWE Universe to face their judgment.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
A man with amazing high-flying skills, unmatched stamina, and a physique carved out of marble. It's good to be the Prince.
I find it amusing, Corey, that despite all those gifts you mentioned, he still requires constant backup in the form of the Judgment Day.
Is it Balor's fault that so many competitors want to sit under the learning tree of one of the greatest competitors of this generation?
If you ask me, he's not teaching them the right lessons. He's got all the skill in the world, but the Judgment Day never plays by the rules.
All you need to see are the titles, the main events, the accolades earned by the Judgment Day. Balor's teaching all the right lessons, and the Judgment Day has executed them to perfection. It is time to bow to the Prince or face his judgment.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Ooh, just relentless.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Stiff headbutt.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle.
Guys, I was afraid it was going to get to this point. I was hoping it would. Oh, no. Down hard.
That move wasn't originally intended for the top rope, but that's what we just saw.
Trampling the opposition. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Balor having trouble shifting the tides.
Finn really having trouble with this defense.
Samoan drop.
Popped up.
Jimmy Uso with a Samoan drop. Up the turnbuckle.
What's he gonna do? From the top. Oh, God.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
Jimmy with all the momentum on his side.
Jimmy's definitely rolling right now.
So much of Hell in a Cell comes down to mental toughness, but what about an actual game plan? Corey, what's the best way to make it out of here with the win?
Accept the reality of your surroundings. When that door closes, you leave the human part of yourself behind and give in to your worst impulses. So do what you have to win and save the guilt for your therapist.
top rope.
Top rope. Uso splash. Jimmy with a game ender.
Cover.
What in the world? It not only takes strength to kick out there, it takes willpower. And Balor is showing that in spades.
How draining was that? Can it be done again?
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. The tequila sunrise. Oh. Is the Prince about to...
And that'll about do it, folks. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso!
Finn Balor definitely wasn't expecting a loss here.
Jimmy knows how to bring the fire, and that's exactly what he did tonight.
The total package has arrived.
The following contest is a King of the Ring semi-final match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger!
We have seen many amazing physiques in WWE, but I think Luger's may be the best.
No maybe about it, Michael. Lex has muscles and places most people don't even have places.
Go on, Lex. Show them what the world is waiting to see. Look at that. You have a reason to love yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on that man. Look at the muscle mass. Look at the biceps. Look at the chest. Look at the abdominal region. Look at the thighs. You are in love with yourself, but you have every right to be.
Here we go. Briggs is all about driving trucks and kicking butts.
And his opponent, representing the Hooligans from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 268 pounds, Josh Briggs!
I'll tell you, I've seen a couple folks tougher than Briggs, but I can't really remember when. Briggs made his name on the Indies, but here in the WWE, he's finally unlocked his full potential. Not to mention, he's already in the history books as one of the final holders of the NXT UK tag titles. He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight. Lands the elbow.
He's turning the tables.
He's heading back to the ring. Oh, man.
Boy, European uppercut. And Lex with the wherewithal to counter.
Shoulder tackle.
Placed into the corner. High risk area up there.
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Superplex from the top.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. Oh, kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner, unloading.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
And I don't think Josh enjoyed taking that attack head on.
Luger making an example of his opponent.
Backbreaker.
Ouch.
Corey, what can a superstar do if they find themselves playing defense in this match?
You got to find a way to create separation and buy yourself some time. Collect yourself. Otherwise, the beating will continue. It's a battlefield out there, and you have to navigate around the landmines.
He's reeling, slowly getting up.
He's back into the ring. Torture rack by Luger. It's not embarrassing to tap it. And that's all she wrote.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, the Total Package, Lex Luger!
Lex gets the win.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and Josh Briggs just learned that firsthand.
There's a... There's a lot on the line in this semifinal.
Comes one of the most decorated competitors in WWE history.
The following contest is a King of the Ring semifinal match. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California. Weighing in at 221 pounds.
Out of everyone The Miz has faced throughout his career, his greatest opponent is the rule book.
Someone who will do anything necessary to win and, of course, protect his status.
Because everything he touches turns to gold. An A-lister is must-see all day, every day. Jimmy Uso is on his own, and he is the one.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Part of arguably the greatest tag team in WWE history, a member of possibly the greatest faction in WWE history, there's no questioning the unbelievable ability of Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso has been empowered with a renewed sense of devotion to his family and loyalty to the tribal chief.
It's ironic you talk about Jimmy's devotion to his family, considering what he's done to his twin brother, Jay. When it comes down to it, Jimmy is only devoted to one person, Jimmy.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
What a forearm.
Attack to the midsection. He didn't plan for this.
Samoan drop. Incredible.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Looking wobbly in the corner.
Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Mike.
I don't know how much more damage this superstar can sustain.
We're about to find out. All the way from the top.
Vicious back suplex.
Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic.
Knee straight to the neck. And The Miz might want to look for some of his shortcut tactics after falling to that attack.
Destructive offense from Jimmy.
Atomic drop. That'll have you walking funny.
The Miz just getting beat down.
Jimmy Uso's getting that unstoppable look in his eyes.
Just disrespectful. Well, I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
You know, I have to ask Corey, how much of an actual strategy is there in a no disqualification match?
Honestly, it depends on the superstar's mindset. Some just want to get through it. Others want to inflict as much damage as possible, and some just go with the flow. Know which mindset you have before the match and stick to it.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
And a big right hand.
Just look at Jimmy gain the momentum in this one.
Yeah, Miz is having trouble fighting back.
A well-timed dodge.
One response after another. Back and forth we go.
And into the count.
Maybe that was just to keep his opponent off balance.
Jimmy saw it coming. Coming back in the ring. A big forearm connects.
Vicious right forearm. Kick to the gut. Cracked around into a neck breaker.
And gentlemen, The Miz may be fading away here.
This is a very dangerous situation now. If this works, it could change from the top. What? You want to talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside.
Good! Will Jimmy seal this out?
Makes a cover. And that'll about do it, folks. Now let's take a look at some of the great tournament action we just had the pleasure of watching.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso!
Tremendous showing tonight for Jimmy Uso.
And I think Miz might not even be on the Z list after a performance like that.
Still a higher list than you, Saxton.
Lex Luger is here.
Perhaps the strongest competitor in WWE history.
The following contest will determine the King of the Ring tournament winner. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger!
You cannot help but be amazed by his extensive arsenal of powerful attacks.
Tosses giants around like they were cruiserweights. Lex Luger has strength on a different level.
Lex Luger spends hours in the gym every day preparing to crush the competition. Look at this man's muscles, and they're not just for show. He's ready to throw the competition around.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, he's got a metal plate in his forearm that he's not afraid to use.
No, Saxton, that's a moot point. This man's entire body is tougher than metal.
Here's someone who claims he is on his own. I'd watch my back.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
This is the individual who holds the Bloodline down no matter what. Jimmy is the constant next to the tribal chief and always will be.
Since reaffirming his loyalty to the family, some have said that Jimmy's overcompensating to make up for his past sins. Jimmy knows every match is basically a must-win.
You might have noticed that Jimmy's moving a little quicker now that he's on his own. He doesn't have Jay weighing him down.
These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
And an elbow to the head, too. And Lex moves.
Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark.
Oh, well scouted by Luger.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Jimmy on his way to the top rope.
From the top.
Oh, what impact. Great job anticipating Jimmy.
Oh, clothesline.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Getting him into the corner.
Very compromising position in a very precarious spot.
Uh-oh, up top. Have them where they want.
Second rope. Ouch.
Jumping, leaping attack. Only limited to no DQ is your own imagination.
Right, so Saxton wouldn't stand a chance. For everyone else, though, the sky is the limit. Anything you wish you could do to get a win, you could probably arrange it here. So my advice is to hold nothing back. Right to the kidneys from behind.
That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there.
Power slam.
The momentum is squarely on Luger's side now.
Jimmy here in a disheartening position. Retaliating with a suplex.
Up high.
Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark.
Striking down with the axe handle.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Eyes are squarely set on Jimmy here.
Butcher rack by Luger.
This one's over.
An emphatic victory.
Now let's take a look at some of the great tournament action we just had the pleasure of watching.
Here is your winner, the Total Package, Lex Luger.
A tough loss here for Jimmy Uso.
You can already see the effect this loss is having on Jimmy. Yeah, he's instantly turning this failure into motivation.